part of the Kema Connect program. So quality air, I would say, is type of air that can be breathed in without any chemical induction into the system. Quality air is important to me because without quality air, I'll be choked and eventually I can die. We can prevent the pollution of clean air or quality air or air by the means of providing a proper technology to suck in all the polluted air around our environment. Example is the industrial areas where they produce a lot of poisonous air or dangerous air. We can have technology that can suck in all those things and then turn it into a better air to be pumped back into the system. Just like how the plants do theirs. Without the plants, we can't get a quality air to breathe in. So the more we do damage to the plant, we also do damage to our environment. So we should improve upon our technologies so that we can suck in a lot of the harmful things around our system. And it was reported this year or last year that our air quality in Ghana has been lessened. So we need.
So good morning. I'm Dr. Abdullah Faisal Tikuma, medical doctor at University of Ghana Medical Center, and I'm very passionate about clean air and air quality. So this has driven me to engage in a number of activities that have championed air quality and then preventing air pollution. We are involved in advocacy against air pollution. We are trying to educate people on the importance of having clean, quality air. You know, when it comes to the issue of air and air quality and air pollution, it's something that hasn't really received enough recognition. You talk about food poisoning, you talk about poor water hygiene and all those stuff. Those have received a lot of attention because people directly see the impact. But then when it comes to air, that unfortunately hasn't received a lot of attention. But when you make the comparison, you realize that the human being actually consumes far more, about 15 times more oxygen than he consumes food and water. And when it comes to food and water, you can decide what you eat, you can decide what you drink, but I don't know who can decide what air you breathe. So you essentially breathe what the air does.
Quality air to me means air devoid of impurities, chemicals. Okay, how important is clean air to me? Clean air is very important because that's what keeps us moving day in, day out. We need air to survive. Without air, we won't be alive today. So clean air was created for a purpose. Once it is becomes full of impurities, meaning it comes to affect your respiratory organs, mainly the lungs. Air pollution by preventing draining of rubbish, that is proper disposal of waste. Also, reducing the emission of gases from vehicles and other factory works and all that things.
All right. Having pure and free of impurities air to breathe. Air that is devoid of anything that will make it impure. That's my understanding of clean air. Okay. Clean air is very important because we need air to survive. According to science, we need air, food and water, but you can go without food for some days. You can go without water for some days, but you can't go without air for even less than, let me say, 15 minutes. So air is very, very important for our survival. That's